Let's start with the question. What is a typical response time for a wired controller? What is a typical response time for a wired controller? I mean the time between you press a button and a PC game can recognize it. To be specific, let's take Xbox One controller. Is it comparable to human reaction time 0.1 to 0.2 seconds or significantly smaller? I fail to Google that because the internet is full of complaints about random controller lags, which I'm not interested in here. So how can we solve this? There are 3 possible answers. Answer 1. From Kotaku.com, the new proprietary protocol. To be clear, it's not Wi-Fi nor Bluetooth, which Alam said was too slow for their needs. Should reduce controller to console latency by 20% compared to the old 360 connection. How fast? Alam says that the time from button press on an Xbox One controller to the console receiving the signal should be 9 milliseconds. He believes that is effectively the same as with a wired controller if the latency has been reduced by 20%. It would imply that Xbox 360 response times were around 11 milliseconds. This is significantly shorter than the 100 to 200 milliseconds human response time you asked about. A single frame at 60 FPS is 16 milliseconds long, which is why on most games controller inputs appear to be mirrored in-game instantly as the response occurs in less than 1 frame. Answer 2. This is a bit of an old thread, but here's a link to a great study by a Rocket League player over on Reddit. https://www.reddit.com Rocket League comments 8wvf9u controller _input _lag _comparison _more _info _in the gist of it is that the general response times for controllers on the PC is approximately 3 to 15 milliseconds. It's there, but not particularly noticeable. Answer 3. Actual input delay tests show PS4 and Xbox One both have an input delay of about 90 milliseconds. Look up video game input lag database. I hope these answers helped, and if they did, please drop a comment and subscribe.